Things are sure different around here than when I graduated. You know, the last time I was up here, I actually had jeans, a t-shirt, and sandals on underneath this gown. Today I've got a suit and tie. I've got to tell you, I liked the first time around a little better. But fortunately, over 28 years, I actually still have most of my hair, and it's pretty much the same color, so I'm pretty fortunate. Seriously now, when I graduated, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was about 875. Today it hovers around 8,000, and it's only there because it's dropped about 6,000 points over the last year. Back when I graduated, the concept of a World Wide Web and the internet, the concept was just gaining momentum. Today, we can't live without it. There's about 231 million internet sites out there today. Daunting. Then we had a former actor, Ronald Reagan, becoming the 40th president of the United States. Today, President Barack Obama serves as our 44th president and is the first African American to hold that high office. And lastly, musicians like Blondie, Roxy Music, and Queen were busy lighting up the airwaves. Today, tunes from musicians like Coldplay, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Taylor Swift stream to our iPods and our cell phones as we text, IM, and surf the net. Like me, however, AC/DC was big back then, and they're still kicking today. So a lot's changed. Students of Oakland University class of 2009, I'm sure you're sitting there today with a wide spectrum of emotions. Sadness to be leaving, happiness to move on, anxiety about what the world out there will hold for you. Like you, when I graduated, the economy wasn't so great. But know this, I once sat in your seat and I experienced those same feelings. Now, as for thinking about the future and pursuing your aspirations, there's certainly much to consider. And the good news is, your generation has a lot going for it, and especially you as graduates from Oakland University. In fact, I'd go so far to say that there's never been a generation more prepared to tackle the challenges of today's marketplace than all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, as most of you are Generation Y, you're about 80 million strong. And in my mind, your generation is just getting started. And you're going to have a tremendous impact on not only Michigan, the US, but the entire world. Now, we are certainly living in volatile and unprecedented times, and a world that's undergoing massive transformation. Now, we've experienced change before, but the amazing thing about what's going on today is the speed and the velocity in which things are happening. And I'll tell you, with the tough economy, speed's a pretty good thing. I would also say that we're built for those who are built for speed, and that is all of you. Trust me, you guys, there's plenty of opportunity and upside in the future for all of you. But let me say, the opportunity for all of you is going to be a bit different than when I graduated. First and foremost, what many predicted during my time at Oakland is now taking place in full force. A global economy that is tightly and extensively interwoven, country to country, corporation to corporation, banking system to banking system. Our strength as a nation, and as a subset of a larger global economy, rests on our continued economic vitality. And simply stated, business in Michigan and in the US cannot compete on a global market without highly skilled, technologically astute, and flexible workers. And that's where all of you come in. What you've learned and developed here at Oakland University will give you an edge. So you're probably wondering, what's this edge? Well, the edge, simply stated, comes from really the way you guys are wired. Now, from a personal hardware standpoint, that's what I like to call it, you folks don't adopt technology, you live it, you breathe it. You're what we call technology natives. Your entire lives have been filled with laptops and the internet, Wi-Fi, iPods, computer games, Blackberries, emails, text messages, instant messages, browsers, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on and on. I mean, talk about being connected. You guys have a question? You Google it. You need something? There's got to be an app out there for it. You guys are truly built for speed. You can get done in seconds what takes me hours. And I'll tell you what, you're going to need that to compete.